Good morning, all. The ceremony will begin in 2 minutes. Please take your seats and silence all electronic devices. Good morning, friends, family, and honored guests. I am MST A Huddleston, Class Advisor of Marine Science Technician A School Class 0125, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. On behalf of Captain Ray and the Training Center Yorktown, I thank you for joining us for this important occasion. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career. Today, we will witness one of the most meaningful, advancement to Petty Officer. In the Coast Guard, third-class Petty Officer is the first pay grade in which an enlisted member can wear collar devices and are granted full law enforcement and authorities under 14 U.S. Code 522. I encourage guests to take pictures to help capture this very special day. Please feel free to move about the room for your photos. Will the audience please rise for the arrival of the official party in Class 0125? Senior Chief Kristen Gray, School Chief, Marine Science Technician A School. Commander Brian Watts, Chief, Prevention Training Branch. Commander Victor Galgano, Chief, Training Division. Captain Scott Ray, Commanding Officer, Training Center Yorktown. While in training, every class is presented with a guidon to signify their school and class. The guidon serves as a rallying point, and it is considered an honor to carry it. Class 0125's guidon bearer is Seaman Andrew Copenhaver. Guidon, post! Class 0125's guidon is accompanied by 09 streamers, each of which hold meaning. The brown streamer identifies 0125 as a senior class on board Trayson. The royal blue and orange streamers signify academic excellence at designated milestones. The purple and dark blue streamers signify excellence in military standards, bearing, professionalism, responsibility, and leadership. The green streamer signifies class excellence in physical fitness. The light blue streamer recognizes the class's outstanding efforts in community service and engagement. The teal streamer is awarded for winning an MWR-sponsored competition. The red streamer demonstrates notable teamwork. MST A 0125, forward, march. Inboard, face, seats. Guests, please be seated. I would like to invite Senior Chief Gray to the podium for a summary of Class 0125 studies and rating.
Good morning. Thank you. Since the establishment of our rating in 1968 until today, marine science technicians, or MSTs, have shown great adaptability. From our origins in conducting weather forecasting and crewing oceanographic units, our missions have evolved and transformed significantly. Events such as the sinking of the Marine Electric, the Exxon Valdez oil spill, and the global war on terrorism have forever impacted the nation's expectations of MSTs. These new MSTs before us will save innumerable lives and livelihoods by ensuring a safe and secure maritime transportation system, responding to disasters both natural and man-made, and playing a critical role in protecting our homeland, our communities, and our natural resources. Over the past 11 weeks, these students have been given the skills and knowledge to perform as technicians and lead as petty officers. They've been taught principles of leadership, environmental safety, incident response, oil spill cleanups, facility inspections, and shipboard regulations. All graduates have also received 12 college credits as recommended by the American Council on Education. The staff of the Marine Science Technician School is proud to have trained this class and send our newest Coast Guard Marine Science technicians into the field as ready, relevant, and responsive marine safety professionals. These members have gone above and beyond to mentor, guide, and instruct the students. Would the members of MST A school staff please stand and be recognized for a job well done? Thank you. Please be seated. Additionally, each class is assigned a class advisor from the staff. The advisor is the first link in the chain of command for the students. This individual spends countless hours preparing for the class's arrival, managing all supervisory responsibilities, and ensuring minimal distractions from training. Through their interaction, the class advisor provides a positive impact on the students more than anyone else at Training Center Yorktown. Petty Officer Huddleston, I would like to personally thank you for your dedication and hard work as the advisor for this class. As part of the A-School Sponsor Program, local members volunteer as mentors for a class, providing general support and guidance for the duration of the course. Lieutenant Martin and Petty Officer First Class Wilford served as MST A 01 TAC 25 sponsors. Thank you for your time and effort. I would also like to thank the many other instructors and staff that have provided support and have contributed to the well-being throughout the course. Your time and efforts are greatly appreciated. Class, today marks the end of this journey at Training Center Yorktown and the beginning of your journey as marine science technicians. Those who have stood with you will continue to stand behind you as you learn and grow. With honor, respect, and devotion to duty, we are all the United States Coast Guard. However, you are the future. Members advancing, attention. Ready, face. Forward, march. Ready, face. Cover. At this time, anyone who will be participating in the pinning of the collar devices is requested to please join us by standing with your graduates. Captain Ray, would you please do us the honor of reading the advancement certificates?
Okay, we'll give you a minute to get in place and then we'll start. So this morning, your cue to begin the pinning will be when you hear me say, "I do appoint," and that'll be the time that you can start the collar device. Uniformed personnel, attention to advancement. To all who shall see these presents, greetings. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the fidelity and abilities of these Coast Guardsmen, I do appoint them Marine Science Technicians, third-class petty officers in the United States Coast Guard, to rank as such from the 22nd day of November, 2024. These appointees will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the grade to which appointed by doing and performing all manner of things thereunto pertaining. And I do strictly charge and require all personnel of lesser grade to render obedience to appropriate orders. And these appointees are to observe and follow such orders and directions as they be given from time to time by superiors acting according to the rules and articles governing the discipline of the Armed Forces of the United States of America. Given under my hand at Yorktown, Virginia, this 22nd day of November in the year of our Lord, 2024, signed, Scott A. Ray, Captain, U.S. Coast Guard, Training Center, Yorktown, Commanding Officer. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Captain Ray, and congratulations to the Coast Guard's newest petty officers. Guests, please be seated. Class, ready, face, forward, march. Inboard, face, seats. We would now like to present some special recognition awards. Commander Watson, Senior Chief Gray, would you please do us the honor of assisting with award presentations? Class Leader, Petty Officer Kindle, Class Yeoman, Petty Officer Griffin, and Class Master at Arms, Petty Officer Frazier. Attention! Front and center. As class officers, you demonstrated superior leadership and communication skills assisting the class advisor by ensuring all students were kept constantly aware of training center policies, procedures, and regulations. You met the difficult challenge of ensuring the class's attitude and adherence to standards were met and exceeded expectations. You personally set standards to be emulated in uniform, military bearing, and classroom participation. Your dedication to duty and proactive team-building efforts reflect highly upon yourself and the MST A School. Congratulations. Petty Officer Massey, attention, front and center. Petty Officer Massey is receiving the Physical Fitness Award. This is awarded to the student with the greatest accumulation of fitness program points. The minimum number of points required for each student is 200 in addition to mandatory PT. Over the past 11 weeks, Petty Officer Massey achieved an overall total of 2,158 points. Congratulations. Thank you, Commander Watts. Captain Ray, would you please do us the honor of assisting with one final award presentation? Petty Officer Hirschberger, attention, front and center. Petty Officer Hirschberger is receiving the Honor Graduate Award. The Honor Graduate is the student who, based on overall performance, is ranked highest in the class, excelling academically, but more importantly, also as a shipmate. Petty Officer Hirschberger's name will be engraved on the plaque listing all MST A School honor graduates since 1970. Congratulations. Thank you, Captain Ray and Senior Chief. Now, MSTA 0125's class leader will address the class.
Good morning, Captain Ray, Command, class, and a special good morning to all those that were able to make it on such an important day. Today, we gather to celebrate the transition from non-rated personnel to third-class petty officers in the United States Coast Guard. At this training center, we have learned the technical skills and knowledge that will allow us not only to return to the fleet, but to flourish as marine science technicians. Some of us have waited years, others months, but no matter our previous units, seat time, awards, mistakes, or triumphs, we have all earned the right to wear the crows with pride. For those of you who may not know, marine science technicians are a mysterious rate. Nobody truly knows what we do. Frankly, I'm not sure myself. Seriously though, we wouldn't have the ability to make it in the fleet if it weren't for our amazing class advisor, MST1 Huddleston, or our instructors, MST1 Scarpinato, MST1 Leon Matos, MST1 English, MST1 Stewart, MST1 Proofer, and Mr. Gracia. You all did an amazing job at building the foundation and giving us the ability to excel in our new careers. Not enough credit is given for the tall order of taking 24 non-rates who have done nothing but paint, mess cook, and paint some more, and guiding them through the navigation of the laws and regulations that keep our ports safe and commerce flowing. I am positive that I speak for the entire class when I say I was extremely nervous prior to arriving at A School. I've heard many horror stories of people ending their Coast Guard careers here. However, the moment we all sit down for induct with our advisor, MST1 Huddleston, all our fears faded. MST1 Huddleston, you set the tone for our time here. You gave us clear expectations for the way to conduct ourselves both on and off base. You ultimately created an environment of comfort and direction where we were able to learn and grow. For this, I want you to know that we all hold you in the highest regard. Thank you. Throughout A School, we have had our highs and our lows. Whether it was the junior class taking jabs at us with marching cadences or joining together to win the softball championship undefeated, very proud of that. Beginning as strangers and building lifelong relationships through study sessions, pickleball, and Liberty Lounge outings. All fond memories we won't soon forget. Finally, I would like to say that over this period of time, we have gained many resources. Today, we receive our final and maybe our greatest resource, and that is each other. Stay in touch, G01 Tech 25. I expect great things for all of us.
Thank you, Petty Officer Kindle. The time has come to recognize one last accomplishment for Class 0125. We will now present the graduation certificates. Class, attention. Ready, face, forward, march. Official party, may I please request your assistance with the presentation of the graduation certificates. Families, this is now your opportunity to see your member get their certificate, so feel free to come up and take some photos up close. At this time, I will announce each graduate and their new assignments. Petty Officer Andrew Copenhaver. Sector San Francisco, California. Petty Officer Anthony Wright, Sector LALB, California. Petty Officer Vikrant Sawant, Sector San Francisco, California. Petty Officer Tatum Cantu, MSU, Lake Charles, Louisiana. Petty Officer Christopher Hirschberger, Sector LALB, California. Petty Officer William Heavener, Sector Delaware Bay, Pennsylvania. Petty Officer Keegan Masick, MSU, Valdez, Alaska. Petty Officer Eddie Aguinaldo, Sector St. Petersburg, Florida. Petty Officer Murray Kindle, Sector Corpus Christi, Texas. Petty Officer Brian Griffin, MSU, Savannah, Georgia. Petty Officer Nathaniel Frazier, Sector Puget Sound, Washington. Petty Officer Samuel Massey, Sector Southeast Alaska, Juneau. Petty Officer Louis Gerard, Sector San Francisco, California. Petty Officer Emmanuel Delgado, Sector Maryland, National Capital Region. Petty Officer Adam Mason, MSU Toledo, Ohio. Petty Officer Garrett Ferguson, MSU Houma, Louisiana. Petty Officer Nicholas Beetlebatty, Sector Lower Mississippi, Tennessee. Petty Officer Catriona Hoffman, Sector Long Island Sound, Connecticut. Petty Officer Sloan Wooten, Sector Virginia, Portsmouth. Petty Officer Cassette Coleman, Sector Miami, Florida. Petty Officer Jonathan Myers, MSU Houma, Louisiana. Petty Officer Elijah Early, Sector New Orleans, Louisiana. Petty Officer George Spock, MSU Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Petty Officer Jackson, the Batman Ramos, Sector Puget Sound, Washington. Class, attention. Ready, face. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to present to you the United States Coast Guard's newest marine science technicians. There is one more event to celebrate before the conclusion of this ceremony. It has been a long tradition of the graduating Marine Science Technician A School class to spike their guidon at the captain's house and disband from there. Please join us as this class forms up for a final time to march to that location. Retrieve the guidon. Class, lead out.